Welcome back. I want to talk about a lesser known Jack Nicholson film that I really enjoyed. I took a small break. Not a, I never take a break from horror. I watch horror even after the October 31 days. I've continued to watch horror, but I am including other stuff in there in my watches. And one of these films was The Border. Powerhouse Indicators released for The Border, 1982. It's directed by Tony Richardson, a British director who was married to Vanessa Redgrave. He did Charge of the Light Brigade, and he did, I think he even did a TV miniseries of Phantom of the Opera. He's done some interesting stuff. Jack Nicholson plays a border agent between basically Rio Grande, Mexico, and United States, and his job is to stop people from crossing the border. And he's married to Valerie Perrin, I think is her name, Valerie Perrin. She is this materialistic kind of airhead wife that just all she cares about is things, money, and status. So you've got a lot of contrasts in this film. You've got the basically the poor people on the other side of Mexico living in shacks. No running water, no electricity. And then you've got on the other side of the border people living in absolute wealth, well beyond their means. Some of the border agents that are in this film. So Jack Nicholson is caught up in this, and he's working with Harvey Keitel, who was great in this. Harvey Keitel, and then kind of the chief of the whole thing, Warren Oates, who was also great in this. It was one of his last films. They are corrupt border agents, and they are basically running a black market of drugs and a smuggling operation. At the same time, they're trying to stop it, being paid to try to stop it by the government. And Jack Nicholson gets caught up in this, and at some point he has to draw a line in the sand. It's a line in the sand, a morality line in the sand between, am I going to continue to be on the take to try to support exorbitant lifestyle, or am I going to draw a line in the sand? And it finally comes to a halt. It comes to a head when they get involved with smuggling children, and that's when Jack Nicholson says, "This is my line in the sand." So you've got a lot of analogies in this film. You've got the physical line, which is between bordering Mexico and United States, and you've got a morality line, the line that Jack Nicholson draws in the sand. And he basically becomes at odds with Harvey Keitel and Warren Oates in this situation. Very good film. It's a slow burn, but I think it's one of his best films, and I highly recommend checking it out. It was a box office flop. It was budgeted $22 million and only grossed, I think, worldwide $6 million. But it's a film that's relevant. Obviously, it's relevant even today, and more so today, I think. And some great acting performances and a great story. So I highly recommend this film, The Border. This BFI release has an audio commentary track. It also has a track which is kind of a interview with Tony Richardson, which I thought was very interesting as well. And of course, you've got the obligatory booklet, thick booklet from Indicator, which goes into all aspects of the film. Really, really good stuff. And it's a film that should be talked about more, but I just don't see anybody talking about it. The Border. Check it out. Good stuff. All right, if you've seen The Border or you have any thoughts about it, leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.